new episode, know you probably waiting. Plant a seed in your brain, let me pollinate it. And I'm not like the rest, I don't do the faking. You are now tuned in to Bro Conversations. Get too hype Williams out this bitch. Hey, what's poppin'? I'm your host OG Odie, and my energy is up today, nigga. You are now tuned in to the world's most poverty-stricken podcast. I'm on with it today. We broke. Broke five broke. We ain't got it. Kanye did it first. Probably got the inspiration from him. But anyway, hey, another week, another edition, another week of consistency. I don't even know. It's been about 2 or 3 months. It feel like 2 or 3 months I've been consistent. Hey. Got new vibes up in this bitch. I got a Batman picture up in it. I just want to give it a little bit more of my personality and shit like that. So on these few passing weeks and shit like that, you may see more posters and shit like that. I may bring it out my room and into the recording space. You know what I'm saying? Just to spice everything up. But anyway, hey, I'm your host OG Odie. You're back up in this bitch another again to the Broke Conversations podcast. And actually, let's go ahead and jump right into it. You feel me? If you don't know, if you watch, all right, yeah, let me go ahead and give this disclaimer. If you're watching this on YouTube, the You Don't Know My Name freestyle has already dropped, but the only thing is I couldn't put it on SoundCloud because of copyright and shit. So hopefully it'll stay up on YouTube. Right now, if you're listening to it on audio, on any audio shit, the only video shit I got is on YouTube. So on any other platform other than YouTube, go to YouTube if you want to hear that shit. The You Don't Know My Name freestyle, and for the people who are listening with the audio, I will be dropping it. I will be putting that at the end of this episode for the audio listeners, but for the visual listeners, if you want to listen to that, yeah. Man, it took even with the song written, it took me like 3 hours just to get done because my computer was fucking up. I'll be recording on my laptop. I ain't gonna cap to you like I'll be using state of the art, whatever. But yeah though, yeah. You Don't Know My Name is out. I'm tired of promoting it. I'm tired of I'm low-key tired of talking about it. I'm glad I got it out. I love every second of it. I wouldn't change nothing about it. Nothing about my cadence on it. Nothing about the whatever. Go check that out. Alicia Keys, You Don't Know My Name, freestyle by OG Odie. Let's get it. But anyway, moving on. Let me stop talking about that. Jump right into these topics. Meek Mill recently bought his grandmother a new house and posted a picture or video of it on his Instagram. You know, a lot of and oh shit, I ain't even damn. I'm fucking up. I hope everybody doing good, feeling. Yeah, there we go. I hope everybody doing good, feeling good. Got something to drink on, got something to smoke on. You feel me? I will be sparking this bitch up a little later, as you can tell. I already hit it and then put it out yesterday, but whatever. Yeah. Hope y'all feeling good. Yeah. Hope y'all doing good, feeling good. And yeah, but anyway, let me get back into the first topic. Like I said, Meek Mill recently bought his grandmother a house and posted it on Instagram, whatever. And this, I feel like a lot of people they rap, especially when they're struggling coming to, I'm gonna buy my car, I'm buy my house. A lot of people, they say that, but few people, they actually do that shit. And if they do it, they don't show it. And I'm not, and don't get me wrong, I'm not bashing him for showing it. I think more people should show shit like this, as long as everybody cool with the shit getting out on social media or whatever. This shit is dope. This shit is super dope. We done heard of buying your mama house, buying your mama car, whatever. He said, fuck it, no, I'm having enough to have. Nah, fuck that. I'm gonna take it to the next generation and probably hit his aunts and other shit, man. You know, shit like that. This is great, and this is something we all should motherfucking strive for. It don't matter if you're a rapper, it don't matter if you're an entertainer, it don't matter what you're doing. Strive to show love to the people who was down for you when you literally had nothing, when you had the shitty braids in his head, like when niggas was on his head with the battle rap and shit. And that's another thing. All right, I didn't even think about this. That's another thing. When we talk about Meek Mill and battle rap, Meek Mill is probably the biggest battle rapper that ever come from battle rap and make it and cross over into music. Most of the time, not all the time, most of the time, just regular recording rap traditionally and battle rap, that shit is totally different, because with battle rap you gotta remember line after line. You got probably no cap, like hundreds of lines per bars, and then if you want to bring somebody else in for the sidelines that want to say something hot, that top off with whatever bar you was about to say, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. I promise you, I put any amount of money on it. You don't know another rapper that is as successful, that came damn near from the same predicaments Meek was in. It's not even no only other. Every other battle rapper make trash music, like trash music, and I'm not even. I've never even seen like full length videos of Meek battle rapping back in the day and shit like that. But that's something that I just thought I thought that shit was interesting. But anyway, I ain't about to hop on that shit too long. Shout out to Meek Mill. Shout out to Meek Mill. I can't wait to hopefully do some shit like, not even hopefully. I can't wait to make some shit like that shake in my life to my skill. I can't wait for some shit like that. But I was talking with my nigga CM10 Music. If you don't know him, go follow him on all music platforms: Apple, YouTube, Spotify. CM10 MUSIC. I was having a conversation with him a few days ago, and I was asking specifically on his music because I wanted to know the plight of the independent artists, and when it comes to these big platforms like Instagram, like social media platforms, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, and shit like that. And the reason why that question even came up is, for me and how I promote this podcast and how I promote everything. I got two phones, not the brand. I got two phones. On one phone, I got TikTok. And I still have yet to post something on TikTok. I gotta stop bullshitting and yeah. But I got a TikTok, I got a Facebook, and I also got Instagram, and I also got Snapchat. One thing that I have noticed is, whatever contracts in the background are being signed is, certain music can't be found on each and every app. I think, well, I use Instagram most of the time, and what I see when I try to actually put music on my post, most of the time, you're gonna 9 times out of 10, unless it's a song that was free or a song that was off a mixtape or some shit, you're gonna find almost any song that you want to put in a picture, or like maybe you post a cool ass picture or whatever, and you want to put some music over, shit like that. And I was thinking, like, for my nigga, specifically for my nigga CM10 Music, I was thinking like, do companies like Snapchat and Instagram, do they have contracts with the people that, or with the companies that he that he chooses to put his music out on streaming platforms? So in other words, are people getting paid for, or even on a smaller, deeper level, are people getting paid streams for posting a 15-second picture or a 15-second clip on directly from Instagram, to take it from the music tab and you put it on your shit? Do people get maybe half of a stream, or a quarter of a stream, or a third of a stream for that? Like I was saying, like, if I post my nigga CM10 Music song 4 times, does that count to half a stream, or whatever? And does he get that money? I know he may get the exposure, that's cool, but does he get the money? Because as the music industry changes, and as the music industry progresses, it was a whole big switch over from physical copies, but from whatever year that was, from physical copies to streams. And streams are obviously worth way less than physical album copies and album sales and shit like that, and merch bundles and shit like that. So that is a question that I did have, like, what's really going on in the backgrounds and shit like that, like, or even flip it, even if I'm the baby and shit like that, or even if I'm Drake, and all right, and that's something I literally, like at maybe an hour or within an hour before I even press record on these cameras, that's something I saw. I was trying to do just that, post a picture of me, and put some music on it, and I typed in YSL from the Young Stoner Life album that just released like a week or two ago. And the first thing I saw was Drake. The first thing I saw was the song with the Drake feature, which is cool, but obviously there's some people in there, some string pulling in the background to make sure that's the forefront when you type in YSL, when you type in shit like that. So it's a lot of shit to go in with the marketing, and I feel like that's me asking these questions. Like, I feel like, because not to slight my nigga CM10 Music, but he didn't even know, and he's very knowledgeable, and I feel like a lot of artists, a lot of artists, including myself, whether you're knowledgeable or not, there is always some loopholes and shit. I feel like labels or whatever, they probably getting paid a percentage off of that shit, and I don't think that's right. I feel like we should be able to see the analytics, especially if you're independent, we should be able to see in the UK, in Australia, and on some apps they do allow that, but not all. That's not common for all of them. Spotify does that, especially for me and my listeners and shit. So I can see that most of my listeners, obviously, they are in the US because they understand the way I'm talking and shit like that, or whatever. But yeah, that was a question that I think that most definitely we need a motherfucking answer from. We most definitely need to answer from. But moving on. This is a big one. So this next one is a big one. So you it's a lot to say. So y'all gonna have to bear with me. All right. J Cole's Dreamville Ventures has J Cole's Dreamville Ventures has partnered up with Apple um and Marcus Graham Project to provide sponsorship for 12 talented individuals participating in the ICR8 boot camp. MGP's flagship program dedicated to shaking up the marketing and media industry. Dreamville ventures to join the ICR8 Summer Boot Camp as a first of its kind partner. The multidisciplinary media organization co-founded by J. Cole will provide an opportunity for the Marcus Graham Project to continue its efforts to increase diversity and equity in music groups and will work together closely across a number of Dreamville verticals, including music, TV, film platforms, apparel, and live events. This is something like I just read in an article. This is a first of a kind type thing, and this is something that's. Hmm. I wonder if see now that I'm actually reading out loud and talking about it to y'all and shit. Now my brain comes up with so many questions. One of those questions is, I wonder if even after and I'm not talking shit about Dreamville. That's probably the best label and one of the only labels I listen to literally every single one of their artists, or damn near every single one of their artists. So please don't take me questioning it as me shitting on them, because I'm not. But how many artists out of those 12 do you think will really go down in history and maybe even not even history, but really even be able to contend talent wise and everything that goes into that? Like after this program ends, after all this shit, how many of those 12 do you believe will still remain hot, still remain that gotta do you gotta play an industry game. You gotta do interviews, you don't want to do all this other shit. And don't get me wrong, all of it's not bad, but you know what I'm saying. Y'all at home, y'all probably get what I'm trying to ask. You know what I'm saying? Like, why? I wonder. But aside from that, this is a very unique opportunity, and this is something that obviously doesn't come around every year, every 2 years, every whatever, because Dreamville been stacked. Dreamville been motherfucking stacked. And I think Jid, yeah, that was probably the last newest edition of the Dreamville team. The article that I just read, it doesn't say that specifically they're gonna be on Dreamville, and I doubt that they are, because it's gonna be people off the street, and you may be talented. That's the thing, like, and I'm in such a great position, me being who I am and me being young and me just getting into this music shit. I can see talent don't mean shit, yo. The name of the game is marketing, yo. The name of the game is branded. The name of the game is merch. The name of the game is toys or whatever. Like with No Jumper, what they doing with No Jumper Kendama? They selling and they branding Kendamas with their name on the shit. That's the name of the game. If you aren't constantly showing and moving on different platforms and doing other shit, if you are stationary, you're losing. That's the thing. Like that, and that's what a lot of people tell you. A lot of people may say, but before you get on this shit, if you making money, you win it. No, no, you could be a billion, trillion, gazillionaire. That don't matter. You can still not be hot. You got to put money in certain spots and shit like that. But like I said, this is a very unique predicament for Dreamville to put out to the public and shit. No cap, I don't know why I'm bullshitting. I need to sign up. I don't know why. I thought about it, like, then I was like, nah, they ain't gonna pick me, blah blah blah. But shit, it can't hurt to try some shit. So I think I might be one of the people on the list that fucking sign up. But anyway, shout out to J. Cole, shout out to Dreamville. Yo, this is some niggas is doing shit different. Niggas is just doing shit different, bro. Just different, bro. Shout out to Dreamville, J. Cole. Shout out Young Simba, King Cole, whatever the fuck you want to call him. Jermaine, nigga. Shout out Jermaine, nigga. Hey. But um and oh shit, I gotta have it queued up. And now where my shit at? Oh, there it go. And now we will usher into the Would You Risk It segment. Hey, it's been a minute since I reintroduced this back to the podcast. But hey, This one gonna be a little different, and that's all of the preface I'm about to give y'all on it. Hey, would you risk it segment? Hey, elderly man surprises his wife by moving into the same home care facility after being separated for months due to the pandemic. And I want to know, would you risk it? Would you risk it? And obviously, probably each and every single one of my listeners is younger than the eligible age to get into a senior home or senior care home. So I want to switch it up. Same scenario. What if all right, and obviously single people just like me, this kind of don't apply. Cause I can go either way with it. I can really go either way with it. But listen, put yourself in this position. All right, you married. All right, 5 years. Yeah, 5 years minimum. It's some real shit. It's not that, oh, I'm getting him just because of the money, or I'm getting her just because she look good. Blah, blah. No, it ain't the shallow shit. It's real marriage, real love. 5 years. Everybody can be put in that scenario. 5 years. Would you risk it? Your spouse get COVID. You ain't seen them in, let's say 6 months, 6 months, 6 months, 6 months, and it's looking like that your spouse, him or her, is going to have to stay in that facility for, well, another 6 months, or a year and 6 months. Would you risk it? Would you move into the hospital that, yeah, let's say, and I'm switching up scenario because we're younger than seniors. So yeah, would you risk it? Let me know in the comment. Oh yes, like and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube and shit like that. But yeah, let me know. Would you risk it? Would you risk going and possibly never leaving that home, because, or never leaving the hospital because you know the laws, the rules, and regulations and shit like that? You know, would you risk it? I know. I want to know. Would you risk it? Because me personally, I guess since I'm the only one here, I got it. All right, 5 years. Damn no, that's damn near like prison, no cap though. Like think about it, because especially for older people, because they aren't fast and as witty as they were when they was younger. So the chance of them actually escaping and shit like together and riding off in the sunset, whatever, that's probably low. But it's probably a little higher for if me and my spouse were in the hospital with her. But would you risk it? Would you risk that? It's low key like damn near your freedom just for a person you love. And the way I'm saying it, the way I'm presenting it's kind of saying nah. It's kind of saying nah, but shit, I feel like that's just a reflection of what I see in the dating world. But at the same time, you reflect what you get. So hey, you reflect what you get. If you're in a relationship, you chose her, him chose you, her chose her, him chose him, they chose they, pan chose pan, whatever the fuck you would call it today. But yeah though, I think I think I would. I think I would. Just for the simple fact that I feel like my generation, I'm 21, if you don't know that by now, my generation, we look at companionship on the totem pole of shit that matters the most. I think companionship is really at the bottom. It's really at the bottom, and I think it's really sad. And I'm low key getting in my Kevin Samuels bag because yeah, yeah, and that's something I know. Ever since I've been watching Kevin Samuels, yo, I've been bringing his philosophy up a lot in life, and trying to like have conversations, productive conversations with people. Some people they just live in delusion, and some people they accept the facts. But you know what I'm saying. But anyway, um, that's something I would have to risk. I ain't gonna lie, because I value companionship more than anything. I don't care, and that's another thing. A lot of people they're addicted to being in the puppy love stage, especially being young and shit like that. They love just being in that. And the puppy love stage can go on for a year, or maybe I ain't gonna the puppy love stage it's probably like 3 months max. It's like the stage where it's like y'all may be on the phone call. Oh, you hang up. No, you hang up. Oh, you hang up. Oh, what do you want to eat? What do you want? Oh, I just want to be with you. You know the dumb shit, the dumb shit. Me as a person, and me, yeah, I'm gonna get a little deeper. Me as a person right now, especially now, I'm not looking for none of that. I'm not looking for none of that. I'm basing how I live my life now. How are you going to treat me? What matters the most in a relationship to me is companionship, and how are you going to treat me when you upset with me? Are you gonna talk shit? Oh, you ain't shit. You a dog. Yeah, blah 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 blah. And then when everything all cool, everything get resolved and shit. Oh, I ain't mean that. Blah blah. No, that's red flag. Red flag. I'm the type of nigga. and keep in mind, I was damn near a simp before. I was total opposite. I looked at every red flag and was like, that don't matter that much. That don't matter that much. That don't matter that much until the flags piled up on the ship so much that it capsized and nigga was stranded in the motherfucking ocean. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. But anyway, I ain't about to harp on this either too much. But hey, next topic on the docket. New York Times reports. New York Times reports. After deliberating for about 10 hours over 2 days, the jury found Derek the Demon Chauvin, guilty of second-degree murder, third-degree murder, and second-degree manslaughter. All counts. All counts. All counts. But I'm gonna give my opinion after I finish this article. For the killing, for the murder of George Floyd, Chauvin faces up to 40 years in prison. When he is sentenced in the coming weeks, but it is likely for him to receive far less time. The presumptive. Oh my God. The sentence for. Damn. The presumptive. I sound dumb. I can't even say I can't even say it still. The presumptive sentence for second degree murder is 12 and a half years, according to the Minnesota sentencing and guidelines. The Minnesota 12 and a half years, according to the Minnesota sentencing guidelines. Although the state has asked for a higher sentence. Okay. I feel like whoever you are, matter of fact, I talked about this very case last week. Ain't it crazy how life works? Ain't it crazy? First of all, I don't. First of all, it's a sigh of relief, and it feels good for this to actually be an outcome. Now, let me just go ahead and say that, get it off the gate. We were relieved as a country. We were relieved, and it was so fucked up because what was that bitch name? I forgot. It's a black woman. It's a black woman news reporter that was mad about the verdict and said that our targets and our stores safe tonight and shit like that because basically talking down on the Black Lives Matter or organization for maybe rioting and being upset and acting out. I don't understand. One thing I do not understand is I'm gonna bring this point up every single time. Why does the media and why does the news look so down upon people that choose to fucking protest and shit like that? This has been going on ever since before the Boston Tea Party. And what was the reason? You may ask for that. The Boston Tea Party, white people, or I'm presuming, I'm assuming, majority of white people were mad because tea was getting taxed at a higher rate than they wanted. So what did they do? They went they went to the docks and they raided the ships of the tea and they threw all the tea into the harbor. First of all, pollution. I ain't gonna do all that. I ain't gonna do all that. But you know what I'm saying? Like that should happen probably in the early or the late 1800s and shit like that, or maybe the early. I don't remember what time period. But yo, that was over tea. That was over tea. The price of tea. Nigga, you can live without tea. You can live without. And I would understand if it was alcohol because niggas is crazy over alcohol. It don't matter what country you're in. But yo, tea? Okay, cool. But niggas don't want to bring up that shit. But we talking about black lives. We talking about existing. We talking about cooperation. We talking about humanity. Human traits, showing love for somebody, not even love, just showing the same energy you show for one color of people to another. This is a way bigger issue than tea. Niggas want talking about, oh yeah, they was tripping off the tea. No, nigga, that's not how it go. And y'all about to get me, I'm about to get myself mad. Hey, black people specifically though, it hurts me, especially black women, man. Especially black women, because as we know, I believe another Kevin saying statistic. I think he said that 8 out of 10 children grow up in separated homes, which means the mom and the dad are not together cohesively trying to raise and inform the child on everything they're gonna need. I'm a victim of that. I had no dad for most of my life, and even when he was there, he was emotionally vacant. But I feel like what point was I trying to make? Fuck. New York. Oh yeah, George Floyd shit. What was I about to say? Oh yeah, black people talking down on the situation. Yeah, I hate that. I hate that. Like I said, especially since that statistic is so strong. 80%. So you're saying 80% of black children will grow up in parents separated home, or worse than that, foster care. You don't even get the grace of having the person who shared their DNA with you. At least 50%, at least the mama or the daddy. Sometimes it don't work like that. Sometimes it don't work like that. And that being the fact, we need whatever. I'm not about to be preaching. I will never condemn something that brings people pain. Obviously you don't understand it. I don't give a fuck if you black. Some black people do not understand the fight, what we fighting for. And that's cool. Stay on that side. We gonna stay on this side. Stay on that side. We gonna stay on this side. I really hate how over the last 2 or 3 years, the media has been viciously attacking Black Lives Matter people. But we've seen time and time again white people or people who aren't even. I'm not even gonna make this a black or white thing. We've seen people that aren't down with the movement pull up, grab a hammer, and take a picture and then leave. We've seen that multiple times. We've seen people that had nothing to do with Black Lives Matter go out and loot shit. We've seen in the midst in the peak of the protest, bricks and shit laying to the side of where people supposed to be protesting. Strategic marketing. But like I said, fuck her. Damn, I wish I knew her name. I want to say, nah, that's not her name though. That's not her name. It's so funny. I'm remember later, but whatever. I think she on CNN. I think she on ABC is some shit like that. But matter of fact, I'm glad I don't know her name. Fuck you. You ain't getting no clout on my small platform. Fuck you. Anyway, yeah. Like I said, fuck Derek Chauvin. And honestly, I will not be satisfied until I hear the amount of years. And if it's anything less than no cap, like. Fuck that. If it's anything less than 40 years, I'm upset. Fuck that shit. If it's anything less than 40 years, because niggas be getting football numbers. Didn't ARAB just get 45? But even though I think he was involved in the murder, I don't know. That's the same. Hold up. No. That's the same fucking thing. Yeah. ARAB just got 40. Man, fuck that shit. Get that nigga 45, nigga. Get that nigga 45. Fuck that nigga. Fuck out of here. And justice. Finally, but I'm not even gonna say that. Like I said, until we hear the numbers. I don't want to hear none of that shit. I have PTSD and when it comes to news in the system. Fuck that shit. I don't and I'm not the only one. Us as black people, we have that. If you're really emotionally invested in these stories, I done heard like 5 new people ever since I done heard of. I think it was a 7-year-old girl died, a 16-year-old girl that was holding a knife and she was stopping people. She died, but at the same time, lethal force. That's what they go through all the time. You got I'm glad I got this picture up. You got a utility belt. Police officers, you have a utility belt, just like Batman. Batman does not pull up and batarang everybody. Batman does not pull up and smoke bomb everybody. He uses the items in his utility belt. So maybe you should take some guidance from a fictional character to fix what's actually happening in real life. You feel me? Fuck that shit, man. Mace, you got the baton, you got the taser, then you got the gun. And you got the handcuffs, and you got multiple officers on the scene. And if you don't call backup, easy. Backup, easy, simple. Now, listen. At the same time, I'm not taking any accountability off anybody that is willingly trying to hurt people in front of the police, unless you're mentally unstable, which a lot of people are. No. There's no type of bad day that will make me be like, oh, fuck all these innocent people. I'm about to stab. I'm about to cut. No, and no. No. You should be able to weigh the risk, and keep in mind, if you're a sane person, you should be able to weigh the risk. This is right, this is wrong. Especially 16, you've seen so much in your life, and I'm pretty sure you've seen so much shit on TV. Do you have a smartphone? It's so hard to avoid this shit nowadays. It's so hard to avoid, and that's what I have to find myself doing now, avoiding shit. I don't want to hear or see a 7-year-old. I got nieces, I got nephews. They be around me a lot. Like, it's, I don't even want to think about shit. I don't even want to think about that. I ain't trying to bring this down. Whatever. Fuck Derek Chauvin. Fuck Derek Chauvin. And if you're getting less than 40 or 45, we upset. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. We upset. Anyway, moving on. Matter of fact, before I move on, let me go ahead and light this spliff up. Hey, we almost at 31 minutes. Let's get it. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. These ever since I've been consistent, I don't even have to. I used to always look at the time periods and shit like that and be like, oh, I don't want to make it more than an hour, less than an hour. But now that I'm on my shit, now that I'm pacing my stuff good, nigga, my podcast be fire. Fuck out of here. This shit fire as fuck, nigga. And as soon as I get some permanent guests, it's really over. My true funniness and shit come out when I'm around other people. When I find out what make them laugh, oh my god, this shit about to be lit. That's all I gotta say. Lit like this, nigga. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'll be having to wait to the end of the episodes because I don't want to be sound high and stupid. But anyway, YSL Slime Season 2 dropped. Conway the Machine, La Quinta dropped. 2 albums dropped. And the first album I'm even get to is this Conway shit, nigga. Conway the Machine. And I'm not even gonna cap to y'all. This is the first Conway the Machine. This is the first full size Conway the Machine album that I've ever listened to, that I've ever heard. And yo, instant classic. Is this on? Instant classic. Do y'all hear me? Conway is a different. He literally is a machine. This nigga is different. And the thing about Griselda is I recently got into listen to a little bit of their music a few months ago. I think it may have started with Westside, and then I heard Benny album maybe once or twice over. I wasn't really looking into it to analyze shit like that, but I heard it and I was listening to it and I was living with it. And from what I've seen, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna go ahead and give my feelings on Griselda as a whole. I ain't gonna lie. I don't really like Westside Gunn on most songs. I don't. His tone, it sounds like he yelling. What he said? Yeezy's on my moon, but some shit like that. No. And it's cool. It's cool. It kind of sound like a young old nigga, like Fabio Foreign. Prayers to that nigga. I just read a charge that said he had some gun charge, whatever the charge. Prayers go out to him, but. Back to this Griselda shit. I don't really like Westside Gunn the way he sounds on most songs, and that's cool. That should just ain't my cup of tea. But Benny the Butcher, I feel like he got talent. I like him, but Conway the Machine, from what I've seen, not the rhyme, but Conway the Machine, from what I've seen, is the best rapper on Griselda, hands down. Double entendres, the way he chooses pockets and flows, and honestly, I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. Damn, why my lighter going out now? Oh, that's lame. I got a drawer full of lighters. This one want to go out. I had a feeling I was going to do that. But anyway, yeah, Conway different. Conway totally different. And like I said, keep it G. Me, I'm going to start listening to the La Quinta and more just Conway album, because that is the... Even though J. Cole is my favorite artist, I've learned, and the more I've gotten into rap and shit like that, I don't want to rap like him. Even back in his heyday, even back in 2014, Forest Hills Drive, I'm cool with that. I'm trying to get into the real hip hop shit, the real shit that build hip hop, the boom bap beats, the soul beats. I've been on this shit. Damn, see, this one I need some more alcohol. Fuck it. But listen though, yeah, Just a simple beat selection, and then the flows that he chooses and the pockets. And the thing about it is, even though it's real rap and it's boom bap, he can still switch it up and flip on a 808 beat, a fast BPM beat, and still keep up and still out rap everybody. And speaking of that, like I said, I feel like what's it called? The Conway the Machine album, La McQueen. I feel like the only person on that whole album, and I think it's on like 12, yeah, it's on like 12, 13, maybe 14 songs. The only person on the old album that could have possibly gave Conway a run for his money on the same song is Benny the Butcher. It's Benny the Butcher. I did not care for that West Side Gun. Ew. I just don't like the way it sounds. And I know West Side Gun can rap because I've said it because was it West Side Gun, he went crazy on the it had to be West Side Gun went crazy on the You Don't Know My Name freestyle. He went retarded. I want that type of shit. I don't want just that flow in that pocket. I want that shit. I don't want but anyway, I ain't just trying to shit on West Side. But yeah, the only person on this whole entire album out of 12, 13, 14 songs is Benny the Butcher. And I still think on that song, Conway got that. Conway is the definition of a true lyricist. The definition of another thing I be trying, and I'm gonna get off this shit real soon. But another thing I be trying to this lighter trying to make me look poor. Another thing I be trying to incorporate in my raps is like up to date sports references. Me, that makes my style and shit take kind of a big hit compared to niggas like Conway and shit like that, because he has the newest sports references, blah blah blah, Lakers, KD, you know what I'm saying? And that's something I know and I've identified as a rapper. I need to talk about current events. I need to make double entendres, make name and word flips and shit like that. And Conway is most definitely, like I said, if you real rap. If you a big fan of New York, I know I am, because I'd be like, you're on every fucking podcast. I know that. I have a big New York influence, and I don't hide that shit. Southern nigga with a New York mind, nigga, like Cole said, nigga. But yeah, though, if you like real rap, go check that out. La McQueen by Conway the Machine. Amazing. And if you don't like it, you probably one of these bullshit ass rappers. Honestly. You probably one of these bullshit ass rappers, and you know what? Something else I want to talk about before I even get into the YSL album. I was recently talking and linking up with a producer from my city and shit like that, from Southern Pines and shit like that, right? Right, and he was showing that producer. That producer was showing me beats and shit from all the other people that he done made beats from. And something I noticed is, I first of all, I done went to school with him and all the people that he showed me the snippets of the music and shit. Something I noticed is, it's really sad, especially in the smaller states. It's really sad how artists, they have no range. Our young artists, like, they have no range. I don't give a fuck how many views. You will never pop off using another nigga flow, using another nigga cadence. Why does everybody sound like they from Atlanta? And I know that's been the narrative. Excuse me. On Southern, on other states, regardless, but especially lesser known states. It's like, come on, bro. Do you, be you. Start that's I'm not about to harp on this. Do you, be you. Stop trying to sound like your favorite artist, my nigga. Like, I got 9 songs out, and arguably every one of those, they sound different than the last 9. That's how long my discography is. Whoa. But yeah, though, be you. You will literally never make it trying to sound exactly like your favorite artist. Stop it. Develop your own style. Stop it, bruh. Stop it. Anyway, oh yeah, slime season. I ain't gonna cap. Damn, this shit keep going out, don't it? Oh, drop my lighter. I ain't gonna cap though. I was gonna say slime season was an instant classic, but nah, it's just too many on there that I don't like. But listen, the ones I do like is one song that I like that I didn't think I would like is the song with Coyle Ray and what's the girl name? Jerica. I don't think that's her. Carly, yeah, that's her name, Carly. Coyle Ray and Carly. Normally, I don't like any song. Ugh, I just don't think she can rap. I feel like, yeah, she motherfuckers need to just stop. Here's the thing: everybody ain't good at freestyling. Everybody's not good at punching in, and especially if you OG like Thug. No, tell some of your artists to sit down and write your shit out. Stop. Everybody is not you, Thug, my nigga. Like, stop. Mm. Show niggas the elements of rap. You feel me? Even the ones that you may not use because they may thrive in that area. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying Thug doing nothing wrong, but listen, this is just a suggestion. But anyway, I really like that song. I forgot the name of it. I really, with both of these albums, I really just hit shuffle. I really wasn't looking at no specifics. I just wanted to get my thoughts on the shit. But I'm gonna say it in. That Conway shit an instant classic. I don't give a fuck what nobody said. That shit is an instant classic, nigga. As soon as I heard Ski, it was over. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uzi and Thug, they the only two niggas that can make a song with the hook is yeah, or most of the song is yeah, and niggas is gonna bump it. That's talent, yo. A lot of real lyricists and shit like and real rap fans, and I got the best of both worlds. I'm young, but I still appreciate the old shit, and you could tell when I spit my shit. But yeah, a lot of older artists they probably just write it. Oh, that's just mumble rap and shit like that. I feel like the mumble rap epidemic is gone. It's over. It's over. Even if you don't lean, even if you don't drugs. When was the last time you heard a song that you couldn't understand what they was saying? Like Thug do it sometimes, but it really be only maybe a bar or two. It be yeah. Otherwise, you can hear exactly what Thug be saying. And I feel like that's something that Thug has specifically done and specifically said to his producers or his song makers or his mixers or whatever. Nah, I want my voice to be loud. I want my shit to be heard. I want my shit to be clear. I don't understand. I was listening to some old Joe Budden mood music shit back in the day, and I was listening to it on my speaker. I was like, oh my god, nigga! I could tell that he was getting off on the song, but I couldn't even understand what you were saying. The beat was overcoming your voice, and no, what you doing, baby? No. But yeah, though, I just guess that's the trend in the music. But I'm so glad that I grew up and started making music in this century. Because fuck that. I want you to hear my voice, not hear the beat. Oh, yeah, the beat hard. No, nigga, I want to understand what you're saying. But I guess that's how you made club songs or whatever the fuck that was back in the day. But yeah, that YSL shit. The features list really surprised me because it was literally so many artists. And on top of that, on YSL, before I forget, I like the fact, and even on Conway album, I like the fact that Conway wasn't on too many hooks and shit like that. Well, let me not put them in the same vein. Let me because on both of the albums it was a little different, but I think both of that statement still stands. But it's I'm specifically talking about the Thug album. On the Thug album, I like the fact. See that shows your A&R ability. Oh yeah, and the record real featuring Funk. I think that's how you say it. My ex say why she lied to me. Stop lying. Shut the rollie, bitch. It's my time. You know, man, yo, I love that. I fucking love that soulful hood nigga shit where he can't sing all the way. The nigga not Rod Wave, but he not bad though. He got that little raspiness in his voice, and I feel like I even possess that when I even try to sing and when I try to harmonize and shit like that. I don't sound great, but I don't sound half bad. I ain't gonna cap. Go listen to Mood, Mood on SoundCloud by OGOD. The shit will be in the link. Yeah, that shit tough, and that kind of gave me that type of vibe and shit like that. It was so many standout tracks. The shit with Uzi, Thug said, Uzi, I'm proud of you. I said, Slime, I'm proud of you. Man, it was, I saw the picture and shit like that. I saw the picture on the album, but I didn't specifically look at the people. Oh, that's this person, that person, because a lot of people they probably make hot albums and shit, and hot songs, but it's especially when you're doing a compilation. It's probably so many songs that I might even think was way harder than the shit he even put out. And speaking of that, I think I just got my mixtapes Yeah, I just got a mom mixtapes notification. They just dropped the deluxe. My ears ain't even heard that. I ain't even heard the deluxe, but I know it's some slappers on that bitch. This shit is. I'm most definitely gonna be bumping this and La Maquina by Conway the Machine for a very long time for the end of this year. For the end of this year, most definitely. And that's another thing. Songs have to have replay value, and that's the reason a lot of people they only make songs like a minute 30 because they want you to go back and back and back and back and back to trick the system and shit. But that was not a tactic used on this album. The songs are damn near like 3, maybe even 3.5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Perfect full song lengths, a real song, real stanza, a real chorus, a real setup. And niggas wasn't rapping bullshit. Niggas was really. I felt like everybody on the YSL team, everybody that was connected in the studio sessions, they mindset was different than the shit that they was putting out before. I feel like they just was focused. They was there. They was with Thug. They was in the studio. Thug was saying, "Oh, this was hot. This was hot." I love to see that, man. Even if niggas ain't on your label, I love to see it, man. I love to see it. Shout out to Thug, man. Shout out to Thug. Shout out to Conway the Machine, man, for sure. Check if you put any credence or any I can't even find the word. I'm gonna use credence. If you put any credence or you think that I have good music taste, go check that out for sure, my nigga. For sure, I would never steer y'all wrong at all. I would never steer y'all wrong. But and last but not least on the docket on the Crunchy Black of 3-6 Crunchy Black of 3-6 Mafia says Juicy J used to find the other members of 3-6 Mafia for letting drugs get in the way of their success, and what that meant. How he explained it was, whenever niggas on 3-6 Mafia would be too high to record studio sessions or too high to go to shows and shit like that, he would tax them. Nah, and I don't know the numbers and shit like that. Maybe it was 5,000 here, 5,000 here, whatever it is. The shit add up. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that. Especially from another artist does not owe you that courtesy. Whether they in a group, whether y'all in a group or not, whether y'all in a group or not, and I feel like that just shows a lot of leadership skills from Juicy J and shit like that. That is amazing. That is amazing. And I believe with Crunchy Black, he was sitting down with Vlad and shit like that. Vlad was asking questions. Vlad basically asked him, no, not basically. Vlad did ask. I sound weird when I say Vlad. Vlad, see, I'm high. I sound dumb as hell. Listen though, but Vlad, listen, yo, Vlad did ask him straight out. He was like, "Did any of the 3-6 Mafia members die because of drug overdose?" And Crunchy Black said, "Nah, I'm not about to throw my brothers under the bus." He said, "No, one of them had a stroke and one of them had a heart attack. No." And Vlad was like, "Oh, did that contribute to?" And Crunchy Black, he was like, "Nah, nigga, I'm standing on my shit. No, nigga." We did drugs, but no, we was cool, and yeah, I really respect Crunchy Black, and I respect Juicy J for making that a rule, giving your teammates a fine, because that shows that you really care about their life and their well being. A lot of people, especially people you come up with, they'll turn their fucking back on you, bro. Easy, for nothing, for a double weed. I done had a nigga switch on me for a double weed, but fuck it. Nigga played me. Nigga, fuck it. I'm not even about to get that bad energy, no play on my podcast. But anyway, that has been the Broke Conversations podcast. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to, before I even end that, shout out to Crunchy Black. Like I said, shout out to Juicy J again. Like I said, this has been the Broke Conversations podcast, the world's most poverty-stricken podcast. You feel me? And the world's most poverty-stricken podcast. I am your host, OG Odie. See, I'm high. My thoughts everywhere. I'm the host of the world's most poverty-stricken podcast. We broke. We are broke. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Wherever you listen to this shit, if you get a chance, go on YouTube, go follow Broke Conversations, turn on post notifications. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you feel about everything. And yeah. Peace. For a new episode, know you probably waiting. Plant a seed in your brain, let me pollinate it. And I'm not like the rest, I don't do the faking. You are now tuned into Bro Conversations.